Monica.
Baby, did you think of taking this photo in the middle of the night in the middle of the road? You too. Sometimes you cross your limits.
Oh wait, that's right. Moments are made by making. And anyway, this is our last photo of me and you.
Last photo?
And then what else? You are my girlfriend only for tonight. From tomorrow, you will become my wife.
You are also Peter. You will never improve. Well, hurry up now. We need to go home also.
Hey baby, wait a minute. I forgot my phone in the car. Just brought.
Having said this, Peter left the girl in the middle of the road. Was looking for his mobile while sitting in the car parked at some distance, when suddenly a car came from the front, rumbling at high speed. Peter's eyes were dazzled by the high-beam headlights of the car. And then came the sound of a horn followed by a girl's scream. After listening to which the Peter became idle. His hands and legs started trembling. He had kept his feet out of the car in fear. Seeing the blood splattered on the road, his breath stopped, because the body from which it was bleeding a few hours ago, the same body was taking hiccups in the arms of Peter. Peter, in agony, immediately went to the girl, whom he had left in the middle of the road. And after she met with an accident with a car, she had now become a corpse, with whom Peter was crying hysterically in his lap. 30-year-old Peter was passing through the same road, driving a car at high speed, where the accident happened to him 5 years ago. Don't know why even today, whenever he passes through that road, he can only see blood on the road. But now, he doesn't slow down his car, just reluctantly crossing the road. His attention was still on the road when suddenly a girl came in front of his car. Before he could save that girl by hitting the brakes. By then, it was too late. Because of the strong collision, the girl fell away. Stopping the car, Peter came out and ran towards the girl who was injured in the accident. On going closer, it was found that the girl's face was completely covered in blood, due to which her face was not recognizable. When Peter checked her pulse, he realized that she was counting her last breaths. He immediately called an ambulance and asked them to come to the accident site, and had himself returned after taking water out of the car to feed the girl. Saw that there is no one there. Peter's blood ran dry due to fear. He could not understand anything. That's why he started feeling very cold.
How can this happen? Where can an injured girl go by herself?
Peter just said this to himself and ran back to his car. He had just started driving the car when he saw in the rearview mirror that a girl standing in the middle of the road, covered in blood, was looking at him. But Peter did not stop now and came straight home. He was about to tell his wife about today's incident when his wife forcefully fed sweets to Peter and said,
"Peter, I have found the maid for us. And yes, she will stay with us till my delivery is done. Come, let me introduce you to her."
Having said this, Peter's wife, Hazel, holding his hand, took him to the kitchen, where the maid was already washing dishes in the kitchen.
"Peter, this is Monica."
On hearing the name Monica, Peter's legs froze. On this, when Peter saw Monica, he was blown away, because it was the same Monica who died 5 years ago.
How is this possible? Same face, such curvy body, same features. Is it definitely Monica or her ghost? What is happening with me today?
That's when Peter's wife said while quarreling with Peter,
"What happened? Where did you lost?"
No, nothing. I was just saying that. Do your work properly. We will increase the salary after seeing the work.
Saying this much, Peter went straight to sleep. It was still deep in the night that, seeing his wife sleeping, Peter went straight to Monica's room and asked her as soon as he picked her up.
Who are you? Tell me the truth. Who are you? Otherwise, I'll call the police now.
Sir, I can even call the police. What are you doing in a maid's room at 2 o'clock in the night? Have you come to rob my respect? If I tear my clothes and start shouting now, you will be ruined. Mr. Peter.
Listen to Monica. Peter is stunned. He just happened to go back the other way. That's why Monica grabbed Peter's hand and pulled him towards her and started caressing his body. Peter spoke on this.
Leave me, I say leave. You are a bad girl who wants to destroy me.
I'm a bad girl? Me? Mr. Peter, how can your memory be so weak in 5 years? Have you forgotten? You were the driver of the car that crushed me. You made me stand in the middle of the road and went to the car on the pretext of taking the phone, and started it and crushed me to death. After living with me for 3 years, when your mind was full, you chose this way to remove me from the path. If you had spoken once, I would have left you myself.
Hearing Monica's words, the ground slipped under Peter's feet. He started trembling after hearing his own truth.
You're lying. Monica, I myself checked your breath after the accident. You were already dead. That's why I threw your dead body down from the ditch.
Yes, when did I say that? I am alive. Not once, but twice. You ran me over with your car. Have you forgotten that the girl whom you are coming to crush with your car tonight, she was also me?
Saying this, Monica pushed Peter away from her, and as soon as she saw it, her face also got covered in blood. The blood-soaked face was exactly like that of the girl Peter had seen while coming. That is, Monica's. At the same time, he was also convinced that Monica was not alive, but dead, and now she has come to take revenge from him. Fear was clearly visible in Peter's eyes. Sensing which, Monica said,
Do not be afraid.
I will not let you die so easily.
First your unborn child will die, then your wife, and lastly you.
But the punishment of my deeds, why do you want to give my family? What harm have they done to you?
Well then, do one thing. Every day, you cut me a part of your body. Then I can leave your family.
Listening to Monica, Peter gets angry. He said immediately,
What nonsense! You were nothing to me even yesterday. You are nothing to me even today. What did you think? For 3 years with you, I will always sit you on my head.
I am a millionaire from a rich family, and you are a simple girl working in an NGO. I just laughed and talked a little for 3 years. You just fell in my embrace. I can buy someone like you every day at the price of pennies. I also know how obstinate souls like you are put to a halt. Wait, I will call a pattyist and cure you.
after threatening Monica's soul as soon as Peter had come out of the room. His eyes widened at what she saw, because above his head, his wife was dangling unconscious in the air, and Monica was with her, whose wife was throwing a lump of flesh from his body and throwing it on Peter. She had become very fearful and scary than before. He was shocked to see this condition of his wife. He himself started begging in front of Monica's soul to save his wife.
Monica, please leave my wife. She is about to become a mother. I am ready to do whatever you say, but leave my wife, Monica. But what will happen to my family after my death? If I die, all my property will be donated to some NGO in America. My family will be destroyed forever.
How nice to see you pleading in front of me. Then go do one more thing. I just want to see you wasted and in agony. Prove yourself insane and get admitted in a mental asylum, due to which I will be relieved to see you suffering, and your family will also be safe. Tell Will you be able to do I?
Yes, I can do this. I will go to a mental asylum, but you won't harm my family after I'm gone. Promise me.
Okay. I will not do anything to your family. But your family is safe only until you open your mouth. Understood?
Peter became silent due to this question of Monica. Maybe some plan is going on in his mind. Sensing that Monica said,
I don't believe your intentions. Do one thing and write your statement on a paper that you are mad and you should be kept in the lunatic asylum, after which your wife and children will get all your property and keep rotting in the corner of some insane asylum.
Peter was blown away when Monica told him. He was still thinking of cheating, but Jolie lost a lot of time and started pressing Peter's wife Hazel's neck, due to whose pain Hazel started suffering in her sleep. Tears were not stopping from his eyes. With every sigh of Hazel, the thought of Peter was leaving her. But before Hazel could breathe her last, Peter picked up the pen with a heavy heart and signed his statement below. And the next morning got admitted in the mental asylum. His wife Hazel asked him a million times, but every time he answered like a madman and denied the question. Today it has been 8 years since Peter was in the mental asylum, but till date he never opened his mouth in front of anyone, and now he has become half mad living among madmen. Then one day, the peon took him to a room and said that 2 people have come to meet him. The peon was just about to leave the room when 2 women entered the room, whom he had known for a long time. On this, Peter smiled and said to the peon,
Not 2, but only 1 has come. The other is just a soul.
After listening to Peter, the peon scolded him.
Crazy silent. He keeps calling the living people dead.
Peter was shocked for a moment after listening to the peon. But before that he could be happy to see his wife Hazel, Monica said, laughing.
Well, the peon is saying correct. I'm not dead. I'm alive.
Hazel and Jolie had come to meet Peter only.
This is alive, Peter. And she was still alive when you crushed her with your car and threw her into the ditch. But she didn't fall. It's just your bad luck, or maybe my sister's luck is a bit too good. Because when you were crushing her with the car, then I was also passing through that road. Then I saved my sister.
Making a fool of you in that accident, flying in air, being covered in blood. It was all a well-thought-out conspiracy. There was a lie, like you're a unborn child, so that you lose your mental balance. And yes, the family heiress you talk about, that is now in my sister's name. She's also an orphan, like me, and we both belong to the same NGO, where rich people like you used to come to show off their false pride and generosity. Mr. Peter is very strange. When you were rich, you were an idiot. But today you are nothing. You have become a lunatic.
Monica had just finished talking when Hazel took out sweets from her purse and stuffed them in Peter's mouth.
Here, eat sweets in this happiness. This is the same sweet, in which I have been slowly making you mad by mixing drugs.
Peter was listening to all this like a statue. He had never imagined that he would be punished for his actions in this way. The pride of wealth, which remained with him all his life. For that reason, this is his condition. Knowing the whole story, Peter now started laughing out loud, started pulling his hair. It was the effect of drugs, or he was really mad. Don't know. But his laugh was echoing for the room. Then Monica just asked Peter,
Peter, do you remember when you had to color your night? What you used to call me?
Having said this, both Hazel and Jolie turned to go back. That's when Peter shouted loudly.
Monica! Oh, my darling!